If you answered D, all of the above, then you are correct and enjoy that VC. And here's a look at what else the 10 winners of this year's 2K TV Awards will be receiving. Prizes include a ton of 2K21 VC, and this year, we're also throwing in some 2K22 VC to get you off to a good start. Of course, what good is VC without the game?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right, and the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas's Luka Doncic has captured league-wide admiration. The Hall of Famer player and executive Jerry West said, "We are watching genius, a superstar who will go down as the best player in Mavs franchise history." Considering Dirk Nowitzki was there for a long time, Kevin, the praise from Jerry doesn't get much higher or from a loftier perch.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at small forward. And for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. And tonight, two clubs, Smitty, that love to work their half-court sets. What can the fans expect tonight?
I think when you look at two teams, Kevin, that play at a slower pace and like to play in a half court, you will see more basketball strategy. That's some old school hoops, and I like watching it.
Here's O'Neal. Offensive rebound. Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
Now here's Doncic. Powell finds Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Kleber, and that one is good. And here is Conley. High post, Gobert. Conley left side. And the pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the high post. Kleber with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And the dunk by Powell.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Powell. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doncic with it. Here's Mitchell. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Brunson against Mitchell. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Here's Finney-Smith. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Gobert. Conley kicks to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot comes out. Nice D from Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Up top, Doncic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Passes it to Kleba. Now Powell. Pass to Brunson. Conley against Doncic. 6 to shoot. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the 3 off target.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Now the pass to Pop. Offline with his 3. Utah trailing here. The tray. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
And Doncic, here we go. Pass to Finney-Smith. This one for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mitchell is double. He kicks to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Intercepted. And here's the break. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Here's Clarkson, the Mavericks making the shot. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Passes to Doncic. Shoots over Clarkson. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second basket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Kleba, the pass to Doncic. Poked loose, stolen by Clarkson. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Yep, that one goes. Clarkson's got 5. Here's Dinwiddie. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Pass to Doncic. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive. High character kid, well spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
Now here's Doncic. Pascal with the steal. Mitchell with it, defended by Dinwiddie. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Jazz. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Dallas. Reggie Bullock comes in for Luka Doncic.
Reggie Bullock.
For 3, Bullock. The shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Clarkson. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Clarkson's got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah. Mavericks trail by 14. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Chris, he's checked in for Powell. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the Mavericks call time here.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. They can't stop the run with that one. Jazz leading by 14 to the inside. Pascal kicks to Gobert. The pass to Clarkson. Now here's Bogdanovich inside. Mitchell. Here's Gobert. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. 5 to shoot. Here's Pascal. Mitchell trying to free himself. And the basket by Pascal.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this word. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to focus on us. You know, obviously we went through a little bit of a rough patch. You know, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Trey Burke. Travis Berton's out there with Reggie Bullock. And there's Chris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the two-guard. That one goes. Count it.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. They get it again. Pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, beyond the production, Mitchell gives this team energy, spirit. They ride off his adrenaline.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Clarkson. Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Pass to Burke. Fires for three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now here's Clarkson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Amazing. Whiteside sort of floats through the air, and that pass was on the money.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. Croatian sharpshooter says a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Here's Mitchell, following the score by Dallas. Here's Pascal. Right wing, shoots over Bullock. They get the rebound. They shoot again, and it's blocked. They recover it. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson finds Whiteside, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And another shot, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And here's Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Chris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Nance comes in for Eric Pascal, and O'Neal subbed in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson surveying the floor. Back to O'Neal. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Green, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Up top, Burke. Covered by Mitchell. The 3 from Bertans. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Bertans got 5 points so far.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Here's Burke. Larry Nance making his last shot. Fires at the elbow. Burke can't get it to go. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
Mavericks trail by 15. Dinwiddie with it. 6 points for him. Here's Chris. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Dinwiddie against Mitchell. They kick it out to Green. 5 on the clock. The Mavericks rebound. Finney-Smith. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
No good off the back of the rim.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Dinwiddie attacking. Puts up a 3, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 10 in the bucket from Chris.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Here's Chris. He has 5. Here's Bertanis. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Clarkson got a piece of it. They get it back. Nance finds Mitchell. Back to Nance. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Marquise Chris did not like that.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
The Jazz shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Mike Conley's checked in for Clarkson.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Mavericks trail by 13. Now Dinwiddie. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Chris. Second chance effort. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Dinwiddie up top, covered by Nance. That one good for 2.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Dinwiddie against Conley. Mitchell outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3. Jazz leading by 13. Down low. In the corner, it's Whiteside. To the inside. Mitchell is doubled. Out to Nance. Lets it go with a three. Green with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And that one misses.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Gay left side. Here's Alexander Walker. Gay. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, despite the injuries he suffered in his career, Rudy Gay remains a pretty good athlete.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds during the draft process in 2013. Some scouts called Rudy Gobert too mild-mannered. Kenny, you wouldn't know it watching him now, would you?
Not at all. But he did lack strength, physical, early on in his career. But his body has matured. He's more assertive. He's confident, and also, you know, he's a vocal leader. That's grown.
And you got to credit Coach Snyder for Gobert's development. Stifles Howard.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
The Jazz have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's O'Neal. Gobert down low, Powell's there, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And he sinks the second.
What you have to love about Gobert, he's improved across the board. We're even seeing it at the line.
Here's Doncic, and it's Dallas with another.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You know, reading the floor and making the right play. Mike Conley is a true point guard.
Mavericks trail by 14. Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target with his three. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Powell dishes to Doncic. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 10.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Conley outside. Clock at 6. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Bullock. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Jazz leading by 14. Mitchell finds Conley. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now, here's Mitchell. 21 points in the game. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The pass to Kleba. Doncic outside. No good with the triple. Jazz leading by 14. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Powell kicks to Brunson. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Brunson's got 6 points.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Conley surveying the D. Mitchell outside. Conley against Doncic. And Michael Conley good for 3.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Conley against Doncic. Brunson with a clean look. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. There's Dennis. He's checked in for the Mavericks. And Utah with a change here too. Gay's checked in. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 17-point game. To the middle. Here's Kleba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Mavericks have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. He's perfect from the line this time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. For the three. And the Jazz, another three.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
Mavericks trail by 20. And the Mavericks call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebound has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Burks has checked in. And the layup's good off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Burke. And it's Mitchell missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
It's stolen by Gobert. The finish. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Conley with the three. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And that one's good. Burke.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic to the paint. Out to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Berton's shot is good. Berton's got 9.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Conley, the pass to Gay. Here's Mitchell. And too long on the shot. Mavericks trail by 13. The drive by Doncic. And yes, it's good.
I don't know what coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
They double team Conley. Puts it up from 17. It's good. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. No one covering. He's got 17.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 29 points. Kicks it to Conley. The three-pointer, no good. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We come back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's Conley. They've got Trey Burke. He's out there with Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And here's Conley outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Conley's got 9 points now in just the second half. Mavericks trail by 10. He kicks it to Clarkson. Over Doncic. The Jazz working the ball around now. Conley left side. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
The three for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's. Conley dishes to Clarkson. Back to Conley. O'Neal with it. Pass to Conley. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Jazz leading by 14. That's tipped. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Dallas with it. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Mike Powell comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Trey Burke. And a switcher also for Utah. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Doncic. And Utah also making a switch. Alexander Walker's checked in. Will it go? And Dinwiddie lays it in.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Clarkson on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Back to O'Neal. There's the dish to Gobert. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Clarkson. Pulls it up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kleber's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brunson, good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Pass to Pascal. Over Kleber. And the basket by Pascal. And the Jazz lead by 12.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Tipped away. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
The pass to Pascal. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. Offensive rebound. Alexander Walker. Clarkson passes to Gobert. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Clarkson bounce pass. Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 11. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Clarkson. A putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
Can't lose sight of Bojan Bogdanovich. He's a threat to score in transition.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Kleba. That 3 off the mark. Jazz leading by 13. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
The Jazz making a switch here. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Brunson. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. Here's Dinwiddie. Nailed from three-point land. Dinwiddie's got 7 points here in this quarter.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Here's Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Dinwiddie passes to Brunson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight. Utah leading by 10. Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Brunson against Clarkson. There's the pass to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. Here's O'Neal. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Mitchell is double. Outside Bogdanovich. Utah the rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. Kleba with the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Clarkson dishes to Gobert. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket.
And that's a nice, strong move in the face of some weak D.
Mitchell against Brunson. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Utah.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Our new Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Checking in for
24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
There's Brown with the three. The putback. Here's Brunson. Misses there. And so it's Utah with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congrats on the win. It looked like you guys stayed with your identity tonight. You think so?
Yeah, we wanted to just play our game, you know, stick to what we do best, get the ball inside, score in the paint, just try to make easy plays. And I think that's what we did, and we're able to just build off of that.
You guys are one of the best teams at staying to what you do. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.